Hey, everybody. I think we are live. Just let me know if you can see me and hear me, although I think you can. You guys are crazy in these comments. You guys have started way before me with all these comments. Okay. As you can see behind me, I have this huge stack of Oracle card decks. This is actually like only 10 decks. I have way more than this, but these are the ones Metatron chose for today. Thank you for all the happy birthday messages. I do see all of these. Everyone can hear me, right? Somebody write in the comments that you can hear me, and I will get going on this. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mystic Phoenix. Okay, cool. As long as you guys can hear me, let's get this thing going. Okay. Hi, Charlotta. Hi, Anna. Jamie. Oh my gosh. Natalie. Dawn Overbeck is here. Thank you, Dawn. Charlotte Tevermos. Thank you for telling me you can hear me. Ma One, Kim O'Hara, Jeanette is here. Jade Lab 11 is here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Tammy Burnett, Christine Liu is here. Hannah Rees, Betty Max is here. Hi, Betty. Yoga Turcos is here. Thank you so much. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get going. I actually want to start off. I have this cool little guy here that I got as a gift from one of my amazing clients. And I actually want to go ahead and hi, Fernando. Anya Broman is here. Magnus Thor is here. Man, you guys are all here. This is awesome. Happy birthday from Poland. Okay. So this is going to go ahead and put it at a little bit higher vibration for me. I actually have a channeled message, really short, that I want to give you guys first. So the whole point of this live is to tap into messages from some of your spirit guides. So obviously those messages are going to be really unique to each of you. But I have a channeled message. I recently put this. Oh, hey, Kate Chow. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Hope you have a great B-Day. Happy to be a part of the Lightworker tribe. Thank you, Kelly. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. So this channeled message, it is something that I put up on Medium. So if you follow me on Medium, you might have already heard this, but it's really applicable to what we're doing. So I just want to go over it quickly with you. So this is from Metatron, and he's talking about spirit guides. So this is going to be like ascended masters, gods and goddesses, angelic guides, departed souls who've chosen to be your guide, animal spirit guides, spirit animal guides. So Metatron says, we are with you always. We are not separate from you, residing in some faraway space. We surround you. We support your physical bodies, and we encourage choices that will benefit you. We hear all of your thoughts, yes. There is nothing you have thought that we have not heard before. We are not shocked. We are not offended. We hold no judgment for you, even in your worst moments. We know well what it feels like to be in a human body. Angels, archangels, and ascended masters have all spent many lifetimes in a physical form, including as a human on earth. We have great compassion for the challenges of living on earth. We know what it is like to be lonely. We know what it is like to lose a loved one too soon. We have lived lives of poverty and disability. We have gone to bed hungry. We have been imprisoned and lied to, and we have battled depression. We know what these feel like, and they inform our compassion for you. All souls in the spiritual realm are aware that lifetimes on earth give the opportunity for both suffering and wisdom. We all have a sense of humor. Don't be surprised if we reach out to you with something that makes you smile or laugh. We encourage you to be lighthearted, playful, and silly. Your soul is already this way, but you are taught that maturity is seriousness. This can be true at times, but the soul needs fun, dancing, and laughter. These create joy, and joy fuels your soul. We do not withdraw from you ever, even if you are angry and yell at us. We do not have egos. We are not spiteful. We seek no vengeance. We will not lie to you. We seek unity with you, connection, love, and joy from being with you. Most people never know we are here, and that is fine, because we do not require recognition or accolades. We are just as happy to work in the background for your greatest good, though of course we would love to interact with you in a way that you recognize. Sometimes you wonder if you just have a good imagination, but I tell you this, there is no such thing as imagination, only divine inspiration. What you conjure in your thoughts comes from somewhere, and it is from your past. What you are drawn to in this lifetime are clues to who you have been in past lifetimes. Do you love food from another country but have never lived there? Are you compassionate for a cause that doesn't touch your life personally? What kinds of music do you love? These are all clues to your past lifetimes. Nothing is arbitrary. There are many reasons behind the things and places you are drawn to. Know that our love does not change. It does not end, and it does not decrease. Ask us to help you in every little way, and we will. We cannot remove every obstacle from you. Some of those are part of your learning for this lifetime. We can, however, help you identify a new way of approaching an old problem in order to gain wisdom and perspective. We encourage you to reach out to us for help, even if you do not yet know who any of us are. So that is the end of the message. So I will put down my phone and let me just see what Metatron wants to do. You don't want me to go back up to the top. Okay. Hey, Mike P. Thank you so much for the happy birthday message. Appreciate that. Okay. Love this. I hear you. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Okay. What I'm going to do, so everyone who's commenting here, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of scroll through your names and see where Metatron wants to stop me, and I will start doing messages for people. Do you want me to go any further back? Start here? Okay. He's giving me my no as I scroll through, you guys. He's holding my no shoulder. Metatron, who do you want? He is like gunning for people specifically. This is interesting. Metatron. All right, Kim O'Hara. All right, Kim, I'm going to start off with you. So let me just see what he wants. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let me just move some of these over here. He's chosen a dragon deck for you. So the decks that I have right now, I have like a Lyran deck, a Pleiadian deck, an Egyptian gods deck, a whole lot of dragon decks. And I have like decks that would be good for like spirit animals. You want this one already? Okay, so I'm just going to show you the card and then I'll tune into what I get. So this is Air Dragon, helps you to rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly. So he's highlighting that. Brings inspiration and hope. He's highlighting that. See life from a higher perspective. You want me to pull other ones? Okay. Do you want me to pull those now? Okay. Let me just tune into this for you. Okay. So it's really about taking a higher perspective. So whatever is going on in your life right now, Kim, you're getting pulled into what's going on in your physical world, and it might feel really overwhelming. This could be really big things going on in your life. People could have passed away. You could be going through life events, divorce, stuff going on with children. Who knows? Things going on with changing like jobs. It could be anything going on. But whatever's going on, you're getting emotionally involved and kind of swept up in the physical world part of it. And in order to help you, who is this that I have? Okay, you have a white dragon guide. Does it want to? Okay, it's not even giving me male or female. All dragon guides are male and female, and so you can kind of feel into it. And you can consider them androgynous, or you could pick male or female and they wouldn't care. But you have a dragon guide. This is who's talking to me now. Dragons never give out their names to anyone but their person, as far as I know. So you'll just intuitively tune into it, Kim, and you'll know what their name is. But so this dragon is the one communicating, and they're wanting you to take a higher perspective on your situation and recognize that although things feel out of control, that they're happening this way with a purpose. There's something beneficial that's going to come out of this for you. You just need to let it play out. It's not going to be obvious in the moment. Just be aware that your guides are working together with you in this situation, that they're aware of how you feel about it, and that they're trying to help you get the higher perspective on this, because there's some kind of learning that you're supposed to be getting from a situation you're in. Okay, I got the message he wanted to get for you, so I'm going to put down your card, and I'm going to put down this deck, and I'm going to look for another person on here that he wants to chat with. Missy Deal, who says, your messages on dragons is what drew me to your channel. I'm blown away that I may have my own dragon. Everyone has at least one dragon guide. So you have at least a fire dragon. But honestly, if you're fascinated and interested in dragons, you probably have a ton of dragon guides, to be honest. Natalie Babbitt, the queen dragon is white. I didn't see it as the matriarch one. It just seemed as a non-matriarch dragon, but yes. Okay, Metatron, pick somebody for me. Pick somebody. Okay. Marika N. Hope all is well with you. I'm looking forward to spring being here soon. Metatron wants to give you a message, so I'm going to find what deck he wants for you. This is what you want? Okay. He also chose a dragon deck for you, for the love of dragons. see what we have here. I don't even know why I'm shuffling them. I'm going to end up just putting them down like they're a deck of cards. Sophie Nielsen, thank you very much. I see that. Is this the one you want? You're going to have to give me more than that. Don't, come on. Hold on. He just gave me one card. Let me show you what it is. The Adventure. Cool card. Are you please going to give me more cards than that? He says no. All right. He's making my life hard. Okay, Marika, let's see what we got here. So, okay. So this is what your guides, and let me tune into who your guide is. But the initial message is this is what your guides want you to step into. They want you to step into the unknown and having fun and exploring more. So your life might be a little too predictable, right? Yeah, a little too predictable right now in their opinion. Okay. Okay, so this is a dragon. This is she's like it's a female, or they're giving off female energy. They are a pink color. It's not magenta and it's not light pink. It's kind of in between there, maybe more towards the darker pink side. And they said play. Okay, so they're trying to get you into a more light-hearted, almost like childlike energy, right? Because they said play. They're talking about the adventurer. I mean, this girl's all dressed up with her like wings, and she's got like one of those little things that you go and you see out of to go on your adventure. So are you going to give me more cards? I feel like there's more to this. Let me see what else they want to pull for you, because that doesn't feel complete to me for some reason. I can stay on this deck? Okay. Okay. Give me more, Metatron. He's giving me like mysterious cards for you. Okay. This makes sense. I was originally planning on only pulling one card for you guys, but if the message doesn't feel complete, I'm going to keep pulling until it feels complete. So this is the one I pulled next, which says the Fountain. And so the Fountain, this is talking about when you're feeling depleted, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling misplaced in the world. The Fountain is talking about knowing where to go to replenish your energy, right? Just like if someone's thirsty, they go get a drink of water. So this is you. Oh, okay. That's why they're saying it. Okay. So sorry, it took me a second to catch that message. They want you to be more playful in order to rejuvenate yourself. And see, they gave another card that was talking about the curious. So this might be you learning new things. This might be you taking a class. This might just be you doing the things that you're curious to know more about, or you're curious if you would like to paint, or you're curious if you'd like to travel here. They want you to fill your life up with more things that you love in order to replenish yourself, because you're running on empty because you're not feeding your soul. There we go. Sometimes it takes me a while to find the message. So I'm going to put these cards down. Okay. I'm going to go through and see who else we have in here. Annette Garden. I might have said your name wrong. Annette Garden. She says, happy birthday to you, but Metatron wants me to get a message from you. So let me find what deck he wants. Oh, this is interesting. We are now, we're digging into the Egyptian gods deck. Oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of space at some point. especially since I'm not putting my cards back the way I'm supposed to. Okay. You already want this one. Okay, hold on. This one. Who's the guide? That's the guide. Okay. Okay. So here's the Egyptian god that's stepping forward for you. So this is Ma'at, associated with truth and fairness. I want to show you the other two cards that came up. So we have Towerette, which I don't even know the names of these guides, to be honest with you. We have this one for Genesis. There we go. And we have this one, Capri, for change. Okay, so we're talking about change. We're talking about Genesis. So we're talking about transmuting. We're talking about, okay, so she's got, okay, you're in a cycle right now. Where just clarifying. Okay, so there's something in your life that is no longer working. It's no longer fitting. It's no longer benefiting you. And it's trying to, there's almost like pressure on it. There's like pressure coming from different directions to try to have you change something in order to bring things back into alignment for you. Ooh, okay, this kind of does make sense because Ma'at, it says truth and fairness, but she is a Egyptian goddess that deals with balance. So something is out of balance. She's stepping forward to help give you the courage and the strength to make whatever adjustment this is to bring forward new energy. That's what Genesis is about, new energy. So stuck in an old pattern. Super cool. All of the Egyptian gods and goddesses are really cool to work with. Okay. Amber Broadfoot is here. I love that our community came out to celebrate your birthday. Thank you. Amber Broadfoot is my real life cousin. So hi, cousin. Okay, so let me put this down. We good? Okay, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Do you want me to keep going? You do. Stop, he says. Okay. No. And I'm scrolling through your names, trying to find the one he wants. Metatron is so strategic. I would have already done like all of you guys. Metatron's like, no, you will scroll and find the exact person. He has just got a plan for this. Like he has a plan for everything. Okay, Hildy. Hildy, I see you got like a little smiley face with some hearts around it. He wants me to do a message for you. No, anything down here? This one, the last one I checked. Hildy, we're going to do the Lyran Oracle. So this is coming from the Lyrans. I'm not sure if it's the, I don't think it's the White Lions, which is what's actually shown. This is not the only kind of Lyran there is. There's a ton of Lyrans. So let me actually tune in and see where this guide is from, because that might be fun. Oh, no, come on. It has to be from somewhere like, no. Dang it, Metatron. He's giving me a planet that I don't know about yet, which is not going to help. Well, I'll tell you this. It's not a vegan. It's not someone from Vega. It's not the feline the cat-like beings that live on one of those planets. It's not the white lions. It's not the blue avians. And it would be really hard for me to tune into them, but I'll try to see if I can get a visual on them. Okay, let me move some of these cards over. And let's see what we have in this deck. Oh, they want to come forward. Okay, let me try to do this. They look almost like nondescript. They look kind of like a traditional extraterrestrial or star being. They have no clothing, no hair, stand upright. They got the big black eyes, androgynous, so they're male and female. Can you give me a name? Because that would be kind of cool. Sorry, guys. I really want to get a name for her. Let's see. More letters? Okay. How many more? 2 more? Okay. This is going to be a 4-letter name. Okay. What's the next 2? I think they're trying to make me laugh. A lot of times they will choose names that either kind of sound like what their language is, or sometimes they'll pick names that like we know here. They'll pick like Sam or Bob or something like that. They picked the name Vuki, Vuki. All right, so let's do this then. Let's pull what card they want. So Vuki, the Lyran. Is this the only card you want me to work on? Okay, I'm going to show you, and then I'll figure out what's going on with it. Whoop, there we go. Dimensional shift, manifestation, harmony, dreams to reality. So I wonder what is going on in your life right now, Hildy, because they're talking about dreams to reality. So there's something that you want for yourself that they are encouraging you to shift into a new way of thinking. Because however you're thinking about it now, you're telling yourself, I can't do that. And you're like giving yourself judgment or labels on it. You're like, I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough training on this. You're giving yourself some kind of limitations on it, and they want you to shift out of your 3-dimensional way of thinking. They want you to shift into a higher vibration where everyone recognizes that everything is possible, especially when you are working with your guides. Nothing is off the table. Nothing is impossible. You can build anything you want with them. So you really just need to find what it is you're passionate about, which in Hildy's case, you already know whatever this is how I feel. It's just taking that dream and starting to take action towards it so that you can build this, and calling in your guides and calling in Vuki and letting them help you. Okay. I'm going to put this down. Let's see. Mystic Phoenix. I just watched a documentary on the lost queens of Egypt last night. Super interesting. That sounds cool. Lady Yanni, she reminds us to live with our hearts as light as a feather because our hearts will get weighed at the halls of Amenti. Okay, so you were referencing Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess. Very cool. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Natalie Babbitt. Oh my gosh, a commercial. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Come on, Metatron. Who do you want? Okay, so the name is Dorta, Dorota, and you just gave me like a little smiley face with some glasses. I'm going to give you a message. So let me go ahead and check into that. You want this one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Any of these? Which one do you want? Okay. We're going to do the Pleiadian deck. So you're going to be getting a message from a Pleiadian guide. And I will tune into which planet this is because there's like 7 of them. So maybe I should do that first. Maya. Okay, Maya. So it's spelled Maia. Okay. So let me tune into your guide. Okay. So the individuals on this planet, they look basically like they're human. They look like what we would associate with like an African American human or like an African human. So you have a female, and she's bald. She has her hair or her head shaved, and she's wearing white, and she has like gold bangle bracelets. Okay, she's trying to give me her name already. How many letters are we doing? Okay. What's the last one? Well, I don't know why. That's a strange name to give me. She gave me the name Tux, Tux. So I'm going to go ahead and just see what cards she wants to give me for you. Let me move over these Lyran cards. Here we go. You already want this one. You're going to be giving me more than that, I know. Oh, man. They are going to... Do you want me to do more? You don't. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to have to dig for yours. So the first card I pulled for you is crystalline grids. So there are grids. They're basically, it's like graph paper. It's like lines that go this way and lines that go this way. There are grids that go around planets, and these are underneath the surface. These are energetic, and these are kind of like the matrix or the foundation of the planet. Lightworkers right now, a lot of them are being called to start working on these crystalline grids because they are deficient in different energies. So they need to have, like, for example, we are on Earth. So Earth needs to have energies from the moon, the sun, Venus, Andromeda, the Pleiades, the Lyrans, the Arcturians. Like, we're supposed to have energies from all over. And naturally, energy kind of passes between all of these planets and all of these celestial bodies. But because of all the things that have been done to Earth, our crystalline grid is like severely deficient right now. And so it needs some help with getting these energies back. So the whole reason I'm like giving you this backdrop on this, if you are interested, or if anyone else out that's listening right now is interested in this, if you are interested in the crystalline grids, if you're interested in helping repair the crystalline grids, this is specific work that's being done in my and Susan's, who's my business partner. It's being done in our Patreon group right now. So we have a Patreon group. It's called Lightworker Tribe. We didn't know what we were going to end up doing in that group. And it ended up being, we're doing work on the crystalline grids. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider that. I'll try to put a link to that after this video is over with. The other card that you got, it says light technology. So let me... Okay. You are one of these people. So I don't know if you're interested in doing this in this lifetime, but look at this woman. She's got this other planet out here in the background, and she's out here doing some kind of ritual, doing some kind of recognition of the value of other planets, of their energies. So this is something that you have done before in other lifetimes. So if it feels interesting to do in this lifetime, please come check out the group. If it doesn't feel interesting in this lifetime, don't even worry about it. Slide it to the side. But your guides are bringing this up to acknowledge it for you. Missy Deal, can the grids be restored? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of different groups. I know Metatron and Ra and a bunch of other guides like Merlin or whoever is working with our group. I know we're not the only group. I know there are tons of groups across this planet that are either working on it or they're going to be working on it soon. It just takes somebody being able to channel the guides and get the instructions of what needs to be done. The group that we have, you do not need to be able to channel. You do not need to be in tune with your psychic gifts. You don't need any experience. This is something where our guides are giving us instructions that are like, step 1, do this, step 2, do this, and we all do it together. And there's a lot of support for it, and it's something that's possible for everyone if they have a desire to do it. Let's see, Michelle Arant, is this grid work related to the information you gave me about what is happening with that energy explosion I have been experiencing? Or is this something completely different? It's a little bit different. It's the same grid, Michelle. It's the same grid that we're talking about. It's just your purpose is not to, well, when you are doing that, your purpose is not to replenish the grid, Michelle. When you're doing that, your purpose is to protect the grid. So you have multiple roles that you're playing in the process. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Let me get a message for someone else. Natalie Babek, are the energies from February still lingering? I still feel kind of blocked from guides. You know what? We all go through personal periods of feeling distant or blocked from guides. Remember that this is just an energetic state within yourself, so it's temporary. This is us either taking a lower vibration because we're thinking about 3D things. We're thinking about our job. We're thinking about the grocery list. We have to call the plumber. So when you're thinking 3D things, you cannot also be connecting to 5D or 6D or anything higher. It's not, you cannot do both at once. So that's one possibility. Sometimes we are trying to connect or we want to connect and it's not working out. Sometimes the vibration of the person is lowered because you're being brought into a place where you can clear trauma or, yeah, I'm going to put it under the umbrella of clear trauma. That's probably going to be the most accurate. So that could be going on, and that's a natural, normal process. You're not always going to have a great connection to your guides. It can change throughout a day. You might have a great connection in the morning and it might get kind of bad in the evening. Or you might have a great connection in the spring and it kind of falls off in the fall. Like it's always fluctuating. It's not a solid straight line type of thing. Let's see. Jade Lab 11, yeah, that February message definitely resonated. Okay, I'm looking for someone to give a message to. Come on, Metatron. Come on. Gotta pick somebody. Okay. Soul's Space. I love the clearing I recently had with Susan. I'm glad you loved it. Metatron wants to, well, not Metatron. Metatron has chosen you to get a message. Let me see who it's from. Do you want one of these? Do you want that one? Okay, we are going to do, this is actually a new deck that I got. And I was kind of super into the artwork, but I've only seen like maybe 3 of the cards, so this could be fun. So these will be a surprise for me. Okay, so this is for Soul Space. So let me pull the card. Maybe the card will help me understand who the message is from, but maybe not. Is this the only one you want? They're being sassy. It says being bullheaded. Let me see who this is coming from. Oh, okay. So this is coming from Archangel Zadkiel. He is an archangel of like transmutation and forgiveness. There's something with forgiveness or compassion. There's something with like an argument or something that you are having with someone else, and they're saying you're being stubborn. Let me see if they'll give me a little more than that. This card says be of service. Let me see if the picture is really relevant. No. So they gave me the card that said that you were being basically like stubborn, right? And on this card, they're drawing me into the center there that says, well, it doesn't say anything. In the center, it's like actually a picture of Gaia. Like it's a woman who's green and she's got like the pregnant belly. And they're showing me that. Like there's something new you're in the process of trying to bring forth, but you're resisting. You're resisting change, or you're resisting progress. And so you're stuck in this uncomfortable position of being really pregnant. So call in Archangel Zadkiel. I hope you know what this is that is being referred to. Call him in. Ask him to help make you less resistant, because I totally understand, because we are human beings and we are not always in the mood to be changing everything about ourselves and to be improving all the time. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? I'm just not in the mood for this. And so try to work with your guides to have them help you loosen up these little bits of trauma to help make you more receptive, because something beautiful is like on the way, right? Something good is on the way, but you have to be less resistant in order to get to it. Anna Bigstrand is here. Thank you, Anna. I had such a powerful healing with Metatron session that Susan did on me earlier this week. Yeah. Actually, now that you're mentioning her healing with Metatron session, Susan has a brand new service that she just launched. She just opened up. So it's called an energy tune-up. So this is something that if you are looking for, exactly what it says, if you are looking for a tune-up of your energy, and maybe your wallet cannot handle the full healing with Metatron service, this is the session that's right for you. So think of your energy body as like a vehicle. You don't just go and get like, one healing session once and then like you're done for your whole life. There might be other situations that call you back in for like the full service, or there might be times where things just feel a little off balance and you need that tune up. And so I'll link it in the description afterwards, but there she specifically states on the website the things that will be included in that service, so you can check that out as well. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put down these cards. Jenny is here. Please, Jennifer, give me a message from Jesus. You know what, Jenny? Yeshua normally stands like 2 guides over from me, and because I have Odin right here, he protects me, and I have Yeshua, and I have Metatron. But Yeshua was like, yes, give her a message. So, okay, Yeshua, what cards do you want? No cards? Oh, come on. So much pressure to try to channel in the moment. No cards, huh? Okay. He says, all is well. All is well. He shows me you like you're worrying. Something's making you feel distressed or worried. And he's saying, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just asking him questions about it right now. Yeah, he's making me feel like he's showing me when you worry, Jenny, that it's almost like, and this is for all of us, when we worry about something, it's almost like we're putting energy cords out and we're like attaching to this thing that we're worried about. And he's showing me, no. Cut it loose. Like you don't need to attach to this. This is coming into your life and this is going to come out of your life, and don't stress about it. Whatever that is. Okay. Thank you. Let's see who else we have here. Sarah R., the energy tune-up sounds interesting. Charlotte Tervamos. Jennifer is writing a book. Yeah, like 100 of them. Let's see. Hi, Ria. I see your message. I was having an energy clearing bath and lost track of time. Love you, Jennifer and Metatron. I've been really all the last day, and I think it's an energetic clearing. Okay. I'm going to scroll through these names again and see if Metatron will give me someone to read for. Jenny says, thank you, my Jesus, and thank you, Jennifer. My pleasure. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you about real quickly, because he keeps giving me no's on everybody who's like commenting, which might just mean no right now, it might not mean no forever. But let me tell you, I have a new service that I also just posted like a couple hours ago. And it's very similar to what I'm doing now, except it's without the Zoom. It's without the live component of it. Essentially, if you're interested in getting messages from your guides, that is what the service is. So there's no Zoom call involved with it. It would be me pulling oracle cards, pulling tarot cards. I forget, Metatron had me write it out. It was something like up to 42 cards per reading, up to 10 decks or something like that per reading. So it would just be me pulling a lot of different messages and identifying who it is that's stepping forward and what it is they're trying to tell you. So if you're interested in that service, that is live now. And that is called, I think it's just called like, I just named it. This is why I can't remember it. It's called like Messages with Spirit Guides, something like that. I'll put it in the description. Okay. Let me see, Metatron. I need to give somebody else a message here. Thank you, Free Q Win C. Thank you for saying I can channel in the moment. It's hard. Okay. Let's see. Come on, Metatron. Ooh. Chow, you have been selected. Okay. I have like a big mess of cards right now. Yeah? Okay, so the deck he's picking for you is this one, For the Love of Dragons. So let's see. It's not a dragon. Okay, let me see what the card is, and then I'll tune into it. Oh, this is from Metatron. Is this what you want? Okay, just one. Okay, he's trying to confuse me. So the card is the Lovers. We have two little dragons with their tails intertwined. There's a little heart shape. And so I'm asking him, because in tarot, there's a card called the Lovers that's all about choice. And I'm asking him, is that what this is? And he's saying no. Metatron. Okay, Chow, he's saying he loves you, but I'm going to get more of a message. This is not a complete. Okay, so he is one of your guides. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember if you know that or not, but he is one of your guides. So he's wanting to be acknowledged. Metatron, can I have some more cards? Okay. So let me pull some more cards for you. This one? Okay. The Giver. Okay. This is getting interesting. Okay, so now this is from Ra. Now, this is from Ra, the Egyptian god. We have switched from Metatron. Metatron was like, hey, by the way, I'm one of your guides. And now we're switching over to Ra. Ra is the giver. Ra loves to give gifts to people. That's like his favorite thing, is like surprising us with something that we want more than anything. He loves that. You can see in this picture, this is a tree. We've got golden apples. Golden apples. So not just any apple. Okay. Can I have another card for her? Because this is not actually a message. These are just like guides that are stepping forward. I need an actual message. They like you, girl. The Wishmaker. This is still Ra. Okay, so Ra, the message is, Ra's like, hey, tell me what you want. Make a wish. Talk to me. Tell me what you want, because wherever that card went that I put down already, because I am the giver. Dang. So if you'd like to, please reach out to Ra. Ra would like to help you with your life. Yeah, this is totally Ra's energy. Ra is very intense and passionate and like, I don't know, kind of romantic, but he loves being a helper. He loves helping out. So tell him what it is you want, and then start taking action towards that, because he is happy to support you. That's really cool. And also you have Metatron as a guide, so that's cool too. Mystic Phoenix, why are these cards so cool looking? I know, right? It's like an advertisement. It's like, you need to go buy all these new tarot decks and oracle cards. No. I'm easy to talk into getting more cards. I love having lots of them. Beyond Nina, nothing for me. He's doing my no shoulder. He's being sassy. LOL, sorry. Had to switch devices. Not sure if my request took. He's not taking it today. Okay, let's see what else. Just wondering which deck this card is from. The Giver. Sarah R. It's this one again. For the Love of Dragons. Raw and Metatron love using this deck. So if you want messages from them, they will pop up in this deck all the time. I'm feeling the love, though. Cool. Okay. Christine Lou. Ooh. Free Q Wincy. I had a session with you, Jennifer, and you said I carried Archangel Ariel energy. Is there a message from her? Ooh, Suzanne. So much pressure. Okay. Okay. Can I have cards, please? Okay, thank you. I don't talk to Ariel regularly, so I'm like demanding cards. I can channel Yeshua because I know him. Okay, let me see. What cards would she like to work with? Okay, guys, I'm running out of cards. This one. Okay, that doesn't really. So, and where I have all my stuff all mixed up now. Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. This is the deck I'm pulling from now. From Miss Diana Cooper. All right. All right, Suzanne. Let's see what Ariel has for you. So far, no cards at all. Come on, pick one. This one? Is this the only one? No. Should I pull the other ones now? No? Okay. Oh, I should show it to you first, then I'll read it. So this is the Lilac Fire Dragon card. Transmutes through the power of divine love. They say no. Here we go. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So that's the part she's highlighting for you. Transcendent love and enlightenment. Can I have another card? Nope. Nope. She's like, you did not get the message. You will stay on this card. Okay, hold on. Okay, Suzanne, there are there's something about your heart chakra or trauma within your heart chakra that you're kind of holding on to. There's something in there that's dark that needs to be transmuted to light. And so when it's dark, it's hurt, it's pain, it's suffering, it's resistance. And so if you can process that trauma, if you can clear that trauma, it says purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So it's going to bring you peace to release whatever that is or to heal whatever that is. So you could, because the dragon's on the card, you could call in the Lilac Fire Dragon. You could ask Archangel Ariel for help. It doesn't matter if the guide you're asking for help like specializes in whatever it is you're asking for. Either they know what to do or they're going to find someone that knows what to do for you. So don't worry. Just work with the guides that you feel comfortable with or you enjoy working with. Let them figure out the rest of the details. Let's see. Ooh, 1 is 13. Thank you. Does Archangel Metatron have any messages guide for me? Thank you so very much. Namaste. Got a message? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This one. Hey, man, I wonder. Okay, so we're going back to this deck again. So that makes me wonder if this is raw. Nope, we're doing Metatron. Okay, so Metatron is stepping forward first. So let's see what's going on with this. This one. The Playmate. Okay. So this is just him being like silly with you or wanting you to bring in more lighthearted. There we go. More lighthearted, silly, childlike, playful energy. Oh my gosh, look, he's orange. I love this. So orange, like orange light energy, like our business. Orange is the color that we associate with Metatron. So he's picked an orange dragon that says the Playmate for you. Can I get more information around what you're trying to communicate to her? You want me to give you, okay, hold on. He wants me to switch decks. And now I'm switching back to Diana Cooper. This one. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to figure out what it says here. Rose pink dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. You know what? So one, this is a dragon guide that you have. But two, they're showing me that you have a history of like magic with planets or like magic with the earth. So this could be your current lifetime, but this is going into your past lifetimes. So gosh, when he's calling you into playtime, I don't think he's like, oh, just like tell yourself jokes and watch like funny cat videos. He's like, go play with your magic. That is what they're saying. Go play more with what you know with energy. Yeah. I don't know if you do rituals. I don't know if you do anything like that. I don't know if you do energy healing and you do energy healing for the earth. But whatever it is you're doing now, you can expand upon it. They're telling you to explore and to play more with it. Step into more of your power, because you might not think you know how to do these things, but they're telling me she's already ready. She already knows how to do this. You just got to start playing with it. Okay, I'm putting these cards back. Mystic Phoenix is asking if I have a favorite deck. I can't choose. No, yeah, there's too many. There's too many, but I do tend to love my dragon decks, which is probably why he picked them. Okay, Metatron. Alex Osley, haha, who is the person sending the fun floating emojis with me? Robin Teacher, me, LOL. Okay. Fern draws Dahlia Dragon. Did I head well? I'm Fernando. Fernando, I don't know what you mean when you said, did I head well? I don't know what you meant. Explain that to me. I'll keep reading the comments. Let's see. Hannah Reese, you are still in. I can see you chatting. Okay. Okay, Dawn Overbeck, let me pull a card for you. So she says, is there a message for me? Could really use some guidance and reassurance. Feeling frequent melancholy. Okay, what do we got, Metatron? Anything over here? Oh, new deck. The Dragon Rider's Oracle. Man, there's so many cards. Let's see. Okay. Here's your card. So, what does it say? I don't know these names. Lyama and Pushel. That's not even important. Okay, so let's just take a look at that dragon. And the message below says, be flexible in every situation in your life. Learn to concede in order to promote the light of peace. So we have this blue dragon tied into the color of peace. They're tying it back into your throat chakra. So this might be being mindful of what you say in order to ensure that you're not creating division in some way. Is this tied to what this is like a separate message coming in. This isn't tied to what you were asking for. So when these messages come through, it's always for your greatest and highest good. So even though you're saying, hey, I'm feeling sad, instead of like directly addressing this down here, they're looking at something bigger and something higher that may actually impact you down here. Learn to concede. Okay. Concede is probably not the right word. It's almost like learn to be more receptive, because they're talking about divine feminine energy, right? Because the divine masculine is like, okay, let's go, let's conquer. Well, that's not divine, but that's masculine. The divine feminine is more about being receptive, being more of a peacemaker, being more compassionate. So they're asking you to bring in more divine feminine, and that might actually include you being doing instead of doing, because doing is divine masculine, being. So not doing anything at all, just existing. And by doing that might help you actually to clear whatever trauma it is that's causing you to feel the melancholy. Okay. Jade Lab 11, I'm loving these dragon cards. Do you have a unicorn deck? I do, but Metatron didn't choose it for this session, so I don't have it like nearby, but it's, across the room. But there's not too many. Basically, I have every single dragon deck because there's not even that many. I think I have one unicorn deck. There's probably like, I don't know, 3 of them out there. Not too many of them. All right, Metatron. Are we going to do some more? Okay, I think Metatron's going to let me do 3 more. So let's see what we got. Christine Liu, does Merlin, magic, and dragons go hand in hand? Yes. Okay. Where there is magic, there is Merlin. Where there is Merlin, there are dragons. Like dragons and Merlin. Essentially, and this is like getting way too involved, but the soul... Okay. This is getting way too involved. I'm doing it anyways. So Merlin's soul is the same soul as Gandalf. So if any of you are familiar with like Lord of the Rings, there's a whole lot of truth in what that man channeled. So Gandalf was a real wizard who lived on Gana, which is the Blueprinter planet. Gandalf is the one who discovered / opened a portal in his forest, which led to the dragon energies entering from like the etheric space into more of the lower planetary spaces. But Merlin and Gandalf, their wisdom, their knowledge is from the dragons. The dragons are the original knowledge holders, and they, of course, pass it along to humans or whatever beings are on whatever planets. Does Metatron have a dragon? Yes, he does. It is a red dragon. It gives off male energy. He doesn't want me to say what the name is, which is fine. One time, and this is just a funny story, but one time Metatron, when I first started channeling, he brought me like this little baby red dragon, and he told me, this is from my dragon. This is like an offspring from my dragon for you. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And I was like, oh, what's his name? And he told me the name of my dragon, the little baby, was Iota. Iota is like the word for like something very tiny. So it was like adorable because it was the tiny version of his dragon. So anyways, that was cool. Let's see. All right, Metatron, I need to give some readings. Who do we got here? You're welcome, Dawn. Fern draws mentioned a dragon. Thalia dragon. Shoot. I wish I had my cards still in order. I know I had like I think I had like a rose pink dragon. I think that might be the one you're talking about, but I'm not sure. All right, let me see. All right, Darlene. Darlene Kissler, I'm going to be doing you next. Okay, do we want these? No. I think these go here. Where is that deck? Oh, this is it. Okay. All right, Darlene, let me see what I have for you. And we're doing this deck, so I'm not sure who's coming forward yet. Seeker Oracle. Darlene Kissler. I need a message for her, please. This one. And I haven't really dealt with these cards at all yet. But how beautiful is that? This almost is giving off like Phoenix energy, right? Because yeah, it's like a bird, but it looks like it's on fire and it says time to rise. Okay, so who am I talking to? I think you have a Phoenix for a spirit guide. I have not seen that before. I don't know if you're going through something right now, Darlene, that is making you feel like you're in that place where you're feeling down and you're feeling like you're in the ashes, or you're feeling like you need to rebuild. But this might be not your, okay. They make me feel like this is a particular aspect of your life. There's something in your life that is going through like that death cycle in order to come back through as like a rebirth. Do you want me to pull other cards? No? Can you give me more information on this? You can't be that mysterious. I think you must know what this is, Darlene, and they don't want me to be all up in your business, and so they're not telling me more. But this is a positive omen. This is something is being reborn, and it's time to rise. Okay. 2 more? Yeah? Okay. Let's see. Okay, Chow. That's such a cute name for a tiny little dragon. I know. I thought that was so cool. Okay. I'm looking for someone else, and they keep giving me the no shoulder. I like Natalie's comment. Natalie says, go, Darlene, with the little flames. Let's do it. Metatron. Who do you want? Oh. Fernando, Fern draws. We're doing a message for you. I hope you're still here. Okay. What deck are we doing? Okay, new deck. Gosh, I've totally mixed up my decks by now. I don't even care. Okay. Is this the one we're doing? They're giving me the Divine Animals Oracle, which maybe it's a spirit animal coming forward. I don't know. I'll find out. Let's see what I have for you. Okay, so it says strategy and it says red fox. Yeah. This is a Pleiadian guide coming forward for you from Alcyone, which is a Pleiadian planet that visually just looks like Japan. There are nine-tailed foxes there. They would have this kind of parasol or like umbrella there. They look Japanese, essentially. They basically look like human Japanese people, but they're Pleiadian. You have a female guide. Why are you showing me that? She's like, I have to find out her name, but she opened her hands and there's like a red heart in her hands. Okay, can you give me more through here? Okay, let me see if we can do more on the deck. This one? This is like a blessing. It's like she's bringing you a good omen or she's bringing you a blessing. So the card just says like reciprocity honeybee. So honeybees are like symbol of abundance, right? And this guy has honeybees all over him. And so there's some kind of abundance coming your way. Maybe to do with the heart? I don't know. Let me see if I can get her name. Please. Come on, give me something that he can call you, even if it's like a letter. She's showing me the letter E. E as in elephant. Can you give him like a full name? That's interesting. You must have a long name. Okay, that's okay. So she's giving me the letter E. Can you give me any more messages on here for him? No? Okay. Let me show you what she gave me. I was like, what? I was going to pull more, but she won't let me. So polar bear came up, and it says ancestors. She's like saying, you just have a lot of lifetimes on that planet. You have roots there. Is there anything else you want on? Why is she's like blocking me on all these messages? I want more. You know what? That is all she's giving me. I keep asking her things and she's like blocking me on this. So I hope that red heart means something to you, or perhaps it will later on. I have a feeling it will mean something to you later on, possibly. But she's giving you, like I said, it's like an omen. It's like abundance. Something good is coming your way. All right. One more. Okay. Let's see. Karen loves Gandalf. Me too. All right, let me scroll down. Okay, Astral Lights, I'm gonna finish with you. So let me go ahead and see what card deck they want for you. This side? Oh my gosh, I have such a mess here. These ones? Okay. Man, they are playing favorites with this deck today. For the love of dragons. So I'm going to start here for you. Oops. Why are these cards all? Oh, it's just the one. Okay. Now I have them facing the right way. All right, let's see. Ooh. The dragon sword. So swords are symbolic of truth. Got a blue sword here. So this is like speaking your truth. So this is an acknowledgement of the power in the words that you speak. Do I have a guide that I can identify? Who do I? But there's no. Oh, it's a dragon. Are you? Can you? Okay, you have. This is like a dark blue dragon. This is like a really dark blue dragon. It's almost like a velvety dark blue dragon. It's androgynous. There's male. I almost wanted to call it male, but then it was like flashing its female energy. So I don't know. It's both. They all are. Do you want to pull more cards? That's the message you want? Okay. What I would do, Astrolites, is if you're ever doing something where you're speaking, I would call in this blue dragon to support you. And I mentioned this earlier, but dragons never give their names to anyone who isn't their person. So just tune into the information. If assuming you don't know this dragon, maybe you already know them, but I have a feeling they're new. So just tune in to what name feels right to them and go ahead and call them by that name, because spirit guides are not hung up on what names we call them. They don't really care. That's kind of more of an egotistical thing that human beings care about. But our guides don't really care. So just pick a name for them and call them in to support you whenever you are speaking, and they're going to help you access the truest form of communication that you can. Okay, so I'm done with readings then. And I think I'm actually just going to wrap it up because it's getting kind of late. So thank you, everybody, for showing up and for listening in. And I hope, even if you didn't get chosen, I hope that some of these messages helped you to understand a little bit more about the spiritual world and how spirit guides work. And do like that channeled message I read in the beginning says. And if you didn't hear the channeled message in the beginning, watch this later. Just watch the beginning. There's a channeled message from Metatron talking about spirit guides. At the end of the message, they say, hey, even if you don't know who we are, that's okay. Call out to us. Ask us for help. We want to help you. So don't feel like, oh, I can't call out to my guides because I don't know who they are. Don't let that be your block. Call out for, you can just say my spirit guides or just whoever it is that you really feel like you identify with at this time. Might be a god or goddess. Might be an angel. It's okay if it's one person today and somebody else tomorrow. They don't mind at all. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for the tips. I really appreciate that. I hope all of you have a good rest of your day or evening. Some of you, actually, a lot of you are in evening. So good night. Good night. And I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye.